Hola friends, it's Candace and welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how piercings are gay. My inspiration for the title and this video in general was a blog post that I read from a piercer. If you want to check them out on Instagram, they're at Infinite Body. They made a blog post that was called Piercing is Gay, and it went into a little mini history on modern piercing and its gay roots pretty much, and I thought it was a really cool quick read, and I'll link it down below if you want to check it out yourself. Just a warning, there are a few not safe for work pictures there, so if you don't want to see anything like that, probably don't check it out. But I thought it was cool to see the writer's perspective on watching the gay community and piercings while growing up and the fascination and all that stuff. I don't really know how to explain it, but I thought it was really cool and I really think it's worth a read. So if you're wondering what that title was about, it was just because this blog post. I think that's cool. I feel like queer people really have done a lot, and I think it's really awesome to celebrate that during this Pride Month. And that was my ulterior motive for this video. I wasn't planning on making any video for Pride Month. I'm not gay. I just felt inspired. I saw a few posts about Pride and I saw some jewelry that I liked. So I figured I would go onto Instagram, my favorite place to look at jewelry, and I would just find some that we could share and we can celebrate Pride by looking at some rainbow jewelry. Another reason I wanted to share some rainbow jewelry is I think most of what I'm showing you is high quality brands, and if they're not, you can definitely get similar versions or the same thing from a high quality brand. You don't have to wait for your piercing to take forever to heal, to then finally put some junk jewelry in that's rainbow themed. You can actually get something similar to what I'm going to be showing you today in a fresh brand new piercing. So let's just dive right on into this little Instagram reaction thing. Okay, so this first one up I thought was really pretty, and if you're wondering, the rest of these are just not rainbow, so I'm not really going to go over them. But I really thought the shape of this jewelry really complemented this person's ear, and it just sort of swoops up from the helix and then it curves to sort of complement the shape of the ear. Another thing I like about this is just how many gems are there. A lot of times there's only 6, but this one has 7, so it's extra big, extra rainbow, really pretty, and I like that they're CZs. A lot of times you see opal, and we're definitely going to see a few opal clusters in the future, but yes, this one is super gorgeous. Next one. So this one is a little bit different. There's no stones in here to make this rainbow. What's actually making this rainbow is the anodizing. Now, if you didn't know, titanium or nobium jewelry can be anodized. It will turn the jewelry a different color, which is pretty awesome. You can get titanium jewelry in any different color, and it's not paint. So if you wanted some colorful rings, a good way to go would be titanium or nobium, and that's what it looks like. This person has a coin slot and they just have a little rainbow. It looks like they sort of kept it on the purpley blue side. I don't know if they were going for rainbow. Also, I think some of these people might be actually gay, but probably not all of them. I'm not saying these people are gay, they just have some colorful rainbow jewelry, in case you were wondering. Either way, this person's ear is awesome. They have a little bit of a oil slick. That's the term for titanium that's been anodized multiple different colors. It's sort of like an oil slick kind of look. You know what oil slick is. So this is really pretty. It's really simple. They don't have stones. It's not overtly rainbow, but it is still a really colorful and rainbow look. Anyway, next one. I figured I'd put this in here just so we can see it clear. We can see it really shiny with the light shining right on it. And these opals look gorgeous. So let's just get on into this cluster and people's ears. So this one's gorgeous, and they just have a helix piercing. I don't know if this is a fresh piercing, but either way, it's so pretty. The curve of these clusters look really good in a helix and just a variety of different places. Let me see if I saved it in a different position. So this one is actually a snonch kind of thing. That's what I may have called it in the past. Or it might be considered an outer conch since it's right outside of that conch rim. But it may also be referred to as a flat piercing. So this is an area on the ear where it kind of depends on where you go. But either way, I think it's really pretty and it really complements the shape here. The first one looked really good with the curve of the helix, but this one also looks really good at sort of echoing the shape of the conch. So there's really a variety of places you could put this. I've seen people put curves like this on the top of your earlobe. If your first earlobe might be a little bit lower, a curve over top can really accent that and make it look really pretty. Okay, let me see what this says. Okay, so they don't say anything about the rainbow jewelry, but that's okay. But it does look like this one might be anodized pink as well, so that's awesome to steer away from that silvery look. I don't really like the silvery look. I know a lot of people love it. The high polish finish is definitely a look to go for, but I'm like, I think it's because everyone has that look, so I feel like that's why it's not really my preference. I like to be different. I'm so different. Anyway, next one. Okay, so here we have a doth piercing. This one's a little bit different. It is CZs like the first one we saw, but it's in a ring form. You can get these clusters in a ring. You can even get a cluster similar to this one in the ring. It's really nice when you're able to order custom jewelry. The beauty of custom jewelry is you can get any stone you want in them. It looks like this person didn't custom order it. This one's kind of an older picture. It looks like it was posted in 2018, but you definitely could still check out their website, see if they have anything, and if not, maybe find a piercer near you who can custom order something pretty much exactly like that or very similar. Okay, next one. So this one, it says, oh, this is also from the same company. My favorite color is rainbow. Oh, they're just selling me stuff, boring to read. Anyway, but this one is pretty. I'm not looking at the doth or the tunnel or anything like that. Obviously, we're looking at the rainbow, but this is more of a delicate look. Now, those other ones were really big clusters, which if I was getting something rainbow, just an homage for Pride or something like that, I don't think I would want it to be a really huge cluster, because clusters tend to be a statement piece. They tend to take up a really large part of the ear, and sometimes you might not want to dedicate a humongous part of your ear to the rainbow look. Like, it does, maybe you don't like colors that much because they don't go with every outfit. So this jewelry might be a good solution for you. If you look, it's a really skinny gold bar. I'm sure you could get versions made in titanium or other materials. I don't know. I've never tried to buy a bar like this, but I do know a lot of companies make similar bars like this, so you could probably get this with opals. I really like the CZs in here. This one's really pretty, a really delicate look. You can really tuck it in anywhere, like a Helix, as long as there's nothing too close by. You can really tuck that in anywhere, and it could go with an entire gold look. Like, if I bought this right now and put it in my ear somewhere, it would probably match. If it's yellow gold, it'll match and it'll go. So if you want to do a little homage to the rainbow without too much commitment, you can do something like that. Oh, I just thought, oh, I wonder if I saved any flowers. Maybe I'll look up to see if there's any flower clusters at the end, but that would be a really pretty idea, like a white CZ in the middle, and then a lot of times the flowers from brands have petals. They have 6 petals, and that would be really pretty to have rainbow petals, and then a CZ, a clear CZ in the middle, or you could even get like a gold bead for the middle, or even titanium. You could probably get a titanium sort of bead in the middle, and then just the petals could be colors, and you can have the whole rainbow for the petals. That would be really pretty, and that would actually fit with my ear better than this bar, but to whatever taste you have. Anyway, next one. So this one is another coin slot, but I feel like this person perhaps was going for the rainbow a little bit more than the previous person, but just again, another rainbow, really subtle but really pretty, and really, if you're looking, you can tell it's a rainbow. I like that the colors are in order. You know, that high polished titanium, anodized, a color is gorgeous. So we love titanium rings in a coin slot. We love coin slots. I love coin slots. I love jewelry. Oh my god. This next one, I thought this one was really cool and a little bit more unique, because at first glance it sort of does look like a cluster, but what this person did that's a little bit more unique is they have separate piercings for each of these. So instead of having one singular flat piercing in the middle of their ear, this one is really awesome because they're all individual piercings. So it looks like it's going from a helix piercing and then a bunch of flat piercings all the way to a faux rook, I think, nearly. I think some people call faux rooks flat piercings too sometimes. I think it just depends on where exactly it is. But I think this one's cool because it looks like a fluster. It looks like a cluster. Perhaps this would be better for someone who has curvier ears if you wanted that cluster look, to just do that. And if this person wanted to change these rings, they could change one, they could change a few, they could rearrange the order. So the possibilities are nearly endless. Okay, next one down. Up. So if you wanted a really, really subtle way, like say you like silver, you don't want to anodize your titanium, but you want to represent pride or rainbows in general in a really subtle way, I think black opal would be a really good option. Now, I didn't really come up with this idea. I saw a piercer post about black opal, and they're actually in my little collection here that I'm showing you guys today. But black opal really would be a good option if you wanted a little rainbow, if you wanted a little homage. It would certainly fit in with my jewelry. If I wanted to get a black opal for something, then I could just have one of my piercings be black opal, and I'll know in my heart that that would be for pride. Well, even actually white opal can be sort of an homage to the rainbow if you think about it, because it has pretty much all the colors when you look at it, but half the time it just looks clear anyway. But black opal is really pretty, and different than white opal, the black background, when the light shines on it, it makes it look so fiery and so vibrant and just gorgeous. So this one is just an eyebrow piercing. Oh, different. I always talk about ear piercings. This is an eyebrow piercing, and I really love this. This is similar to an end that I have. Oh, it's People's Jewelry. I know Industrial Strength makes similar ends, but I don't know if they make them that small. But anyway, I really love this jewelry, and it looks so super pretty in the eyebrow, and it would also look awesome in a rook or anything like that. Ugh. Anyway, next one. We're going on a little black opal kick for a second. This one is super cute, and I'm actually going to read the description because I really liked what they said. But pretty much, this person actually did get this black opal captive bead ring for pride. They wanted it on the gay ear or something like that. I don't remember. I'm going to read this so you know. So Lynn said, "It's Pride Month, so let me introduce Hannah. Hannah came in with a friend for some piercings but wasn't sure what she wanted. Overheard while browsing jewelry, I don't know, what will make me look cool and help me pick up girls at the farmer's market." And I think that's like a really genuine and just funny thing that someone would definitely say at a piercing place. Meaning I could see it more than just this one person asking for something like that or wanting something like that. Alas, this was before undermask piercings were a thing again, so a septum was off the table. But we got to talking about piercings and being gay and the myth of the gay ear and where it came from. For those who aren't aware, this was one of the various codes used while cruising in the 70s and 80s to help identify gay men. In a time where being out was dangerous, and all sorts of different codes existed, from hanky codes to piercings, but they were regional and varied place to place. The New York Times published a small article about it, saying the phrasing for single ear piercings at the time was "left is right, right is wrong," meaning a single piercing in the left was straight and a single in the right was gay. Meanwhile, the opposite was true across the country on the West Coast in circles there. While piercings were used as code, with the regional differences and changes depending on where you were, the gay ear changed. In the spirit of that, and to have a really cool story to use as a pickup line at the farmer's market, we went with a single second lobe in her right ear with some anatometal "Here's to Pride," history, and falling in love at the farmer's market. Anyway, I think that was a really cute story, and this person really got a really awesome and pretty piercing as a result. This next one here also features some clusters, also black opal. I just think the black opal is really pretty. If I wanted to do rainbow anything, I would go for the black opal because it's so subtle but so pretty, and opals themselves, like, you know, I love opals. They have so much depth and dimension, and they're just gorgeous. So this person has a cluster in their conch piercing, and they also have 2 flat piercings. It almost looks fake. Like, I mean, I know, I'm pretty sure this is opal, but like, it doesn't look like, it looks like someone did like a painting. It looks like flat. It doesn't look like that's a stone, fake or not. It doesn't look like it's the shape like of a rock or whatever. I don't know. It's gorgeous. Here's some closer up ones. Wow, that cluster. And then this cluster looks a little bit different. A lot of those other clusters had that sort of bezel set shape, like a little cup shape. But these ones have little prong settings on the side. They got like little things to hold them. And I think that's really cool because you can see a little bit more of the metal behind it. So that's really cool. Anyway, this one is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. The picture with the light. In the light, it's gorgeous. Oh my gosh. It stands out so much more. Anyway, let's go to the next one. So this one, if you know me by now, you know that this is probably the favorite one that I'm going to show you. For one, the coin slot. I love that this person has a lot of variety. First of all, they got all of the anodized everything. Everything's anodized. They have the doth and the conch pieces that look like they're oil slick. And every stone is different. It's not just opal, 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 CZ, 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 CZ. And there's just variety, and I love it. So at the top there is, I don't know. There's so many different terms for the different color opals, so I'm just going to say the colors that they are. So there's obviously the rainbow. Oh, it looks like the bottom one in their coin slot is also oil slick. Wow, I just get distracted by jewelry if you can't tell. Looks like the top stone is an orange opal. Then they also have a ring that has some clear CZs, it looks like, around the side, which is really pretty. Like, it really breaks up the look so it doesn't look too plain. I don't know. It's gorgeous. Then the next one down, I'm not sure if this CZ is blue or if it's clear because the titanium is anodized blue. But either way, it looks blue and it looks pretty. And if it is clear, at least the bar is blue because it looks gorgeous. Then the next one down looks like some sort of lavender or like lilac kind of purpley opal, which is really pretty. It's still a light color. It still stands out. All these opals all shine like really pretty and refract different colors, which I think is really fitting for a rainbow ear. Then the last one in their coin slot that has a gem is, it looks like a pink gem. So I'm willing to bet that blue one is a blue gem. And let's go to the doth and the conch. So the conch and the doth look like similar jewelry to the Interstellar Jewelry Productions, but it's actually from this Aesthetic Ambition MDR. But either way, it's pretty and I really love the look. And the pink opal is set within like the wires of the jewelry, and I really like that. Like, it's sort of trapped in there. I really like that look with these types of bent metal type of jewelry thing. I guess all jewelry is technically bent metal. Anyway, and then the top one in the conch is, sorry if I don't look at low jewelry that much. It's kind of not my thing. But the top conch piece has, it looks like a green opal. It might be blue that refracts green. I can't really tell. And then the texture on the lower conch one looks awesome too. And I feel like it's really cohesive and tied together. But also, I don't know. It's just gorgeous. I love it. Okay, next one. So this one is really simple, and a lot of you might have most of these piercings already. I feel like these are sort of the standard piercings that one might get. And I saw a few others that were kind of similar, but they weren't with really quality jewelry. They were just like acrylic balls going up the ear. But I really wanted to show you that you can get a similar look with sort of simpler jewelry. This person just has CZs. They have the rainbow going up their ear. They're just small CZs going up the ear. It looks like they're probably prong set. The quality of the picture is not the most amazing, but I think they're prong set from what I can tell. Usually CZs tend to be, but it's just gorgeous, and I like the idea, and the rainbow, it just works beautifully. Understated, but still rainbow. This also, I feel like it's kind of subtle too, like it wouldn't like clash with an outfit, I don't think, personally, because the gems aren't too big or obnoxious. I just think it's really gorgeous, and you can probably custom order gems these colors very easily in any type of material you want. So I thought that was a really pretty and classic way to finish off this video. So comment down below, are you going to get any rainbow piercings this month? Maybe this year, in your lifetime? What are your goals? I don't know if I'd personally get any rainbow. I tend to go a little bit more plain. I don't know why. Even my efforts to like bring turquoise in the mix a little bit have not been like the most successful, because then I just keep buying more just plain gold. And it would have to be a lot of money, because I got a lot of piercings to fill. If I were to change it up to a rainbow or anything like that, I would have to invest, even if I got titanium, even if I got like junk jewelry or something, it would have probably cost a few $100s to like change all my jewelry out, which I'm not willing to spend a few $100s on junk jewelry unless you guys really wanted that. But I would have to start making money on YouTube first. So like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell and comment down below what was your favorite piece of jewelry from the ones I showed you. I would say, I don't remember. I know the whole ear was the one with the coin slot. You know which one I'm talking about. The one with the really big coin slot, if we're talking about the whole ear. But if we're talking about one individual thing, I would say, it's a toss-up for me between that eyebrow piercing with the black opal and then that black opal cluster that was in the conch that I just thought was really pretty. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to check out my other piercing content and some of my other content in the iCards. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I love ya. See you in the next one. Bye! Oh, I almost forgot. I wore my gayest shirt for this video. I bought it because it's true. So I hope you can see it. My parents let me get this on the boardwalk when I was like 17, because I would always just say boobies. Anyone else just constantly say boobies when they were in high school?